I'ma be that nail in your coffin, saying that I softened. I was ducking down to reload, so you could say your petty explanations. I don't have the patience before you even say it. I know you let your pride or your ego talk slick to me. No, that is not the way I get down. And look at how you lose your composure. Now let me show you exactly how the breaking point sound. You let your pride or your ego talk slick to me. No, that is not the way I get down. And look at how you lose your composure. Now let me show you exactly how the breaking point sounds.
Hey everybody, my name is ExceedingShadow. Welcome to November channel update for, ExceedingShadow, of course. Who else? And of course, a little bit of information going on for ShadowKnight64X and TheSovereignLPers. So let's start with my main channel first, of course, ExceedingShadow. So Halloween month, how did it, live up to how I was expecting it to? Not as great. Maybe like I know I had some games that basically not many people knew, but the thing is, the more bigger things that in that month was that there was new games for TheSovereignLPers, basically all month long. I think I only did 2 TheSovereignLPers just Halloween based. Well, one was actually a brand new game that was for Halloween as well, so I was like, whatever. So I did like Disgaea D2, A Brighter Darkness, and Alien Isolation, just alone for Halloween month. And then for the rest, it was mostly Yoshi's Woolly World, Yoshi's Woolly World, Fatal Frame 5, Meaning of the Black Water, and I can't remember right now, but there was something else. I know there is, but did I do Disgaea 5? No, I did it as a demo. I did Disgaea 5's demo. Don't think I did it as a TheSovereignLPers, but oh yeah, that's right. Did Jiki Bunku Fighting Climax? That's right. I did that one as a TheSovereignLPers as well. And the thing is, I did a lot of those because they were, brand new games, and they were games I actually want to show off, because, well, not because they didn't give me views, which some of them did, some of them didn't, actually, but I really didn't care. Just because these are games I really want to show off to the public. That I do care about these games, and there's some games I like and don't like. So there's some TheSovereignLPers will be very, very late, including the ones that was recommended me by, but there will be some ones that are brand new releases, and I still want to do TheSovereignLPers on them alone. I don't have some of these, like Tales of Zestiria, Dragon Quest Heroes, The Bright Below, Triforce Heroes, and Chibi Robo Ziplash, and some other ones, which I'm actually thinking about doing a Black Blur review on Chibi Robo Ziplash. Reason, not many people give that franchise love, and Ziplash, and I feel like the original Chibi Robo was giving a lot of love. I recently found out there was a 5th game in the series, the main sequel to, the actual sequel to the original Chibi Robo, Plug Into Adventure, which was, original GameCube. This one, the sequel one, was like Chibi Robo Happy Sweeper something, and that's only for Japan, which is like, oh really? From Japan only? That sucks. So, and then the actual sequel for us, which was Park Patrol, which, whatever, and then, the rest from there. So, it was going pretty fine, I gotta say, for October, wise. Maybe some of the Let's Plays I recorded for that month wasn't going too smoothly. Twilight Princess had, a feeling that I was just dragging it, and of course I wanted to finish it, and I did. It's done. It's 100% done. I don't have to touch it ever again. And my phone went off. Okay, anyway, sorry. The phone went off. I never have to touch it again, but there is a rumor that there might be an HD version of Twilight Princess, so that might have to not die. It might actually be a thing. So there's that, and I did promise you guys one top 10. I was really trying to go for 2. But I was able to pull off my top 10 video game regrets. Trade regrets. My top 10 video game trade regrets. I recorded that back in, I think, August or something like that, and I just barely released it now. is because the next top 10 video will have to be the top 10 video games of 2015, which I do every year. The top 10 video games of whatever year I do. I think I started that back in 2013 or 2012, but I think it was 2013 really. But still, I was really wanting to try it out. I was really like constantly, pushing myself this month just to give you guys content every day. And it was something I had, and it was like even once I had to like basically just like magically make it come out of nowhere. Like it was that insane. So I know how it feels that I'm trying. I'm like seriously trying. And right now I'm still in October. I'm right now recording on the 30th, or I guess I could say the 31st now, because it is 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm trying to get this pre-recorded so I can get something edited for November 1st. And yesterday, hopefully, if I actually got this recorded in time, I'm very, very hoping. I got PT, and I'm sorry, yeah, I couldn't finish it. I'm just a scaredy cat, no lie. I do like Halloween themed stuff, but I don't like spooky jump scare kind of shit. I don't. So whatever. Anyways, I was trying to say, it's for Let's Plays like Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. It's over. The ones are like Contra, very short. I showed at least once every week, including the last week, so I made a special edition to make it all parts in one video, to make it a special edition, which I've done that before for Kirby's Dream Land. So go check that Let's Play out too. And I don't really know what else to say about it. I mean, like, Contra, it's a very short game. I did a Konami code, whatever, cool. But it's something I just wanted to show off because I did originally Contra Arcade. So that's the thing. And also Contra is now complete. There's no other version I can now play of Contra. So I will never have to go back to Contra again. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I'm just saying I don't have a reason to go back to Contra now. In case they somehow make something of Contra, like, oh look, it's the original but remaster or something like that. I don't know. Other things is that Pokemon Omega Ruby, that's something that was kind of like, thank God I have that, because I was gonna really put that in November, but I have new plans, so I'm gonna put that out for right now, October, which it barely made it into my October list of stuff I was gonna do in October. So that was pretty well. And basically, I don't know how to really describe it. Like, thank God I really did it. So same with Twilight Princess. I was kind of feeling I was gonna skip it this year, but I was like, no, I need to finish it. Has to finish it. And plus, I started one new Let's Play this month, and I only had one part in it, and it's Bayonetta. And I want to see how many views part 1 can get the whole month, because I was deciding I was not going to get to part 2. I feel like I'm trying to pull out all these other videos more than Bayonetta right now, because Bayonetta I don't really feel like I have to rush right now or anything. So I was watching its progress through the whole month, almost every single day, almost. And really, it kind of felt like it stopped around 20 views. So I felt like it was basically getting like a view a day in a way, but I was hoping that maybe it will get more, because it's part 1 and a lot of part 1 Let's Plays get views, but it wasn't really getting views. So weirdly enough, the intro was getting views, which is very sad in my opinion. But anyways, what was else was going on? So we got Contra, Bayonetta, Pokemon Omega Ruby, Zelda. I know I'm missing something. Oh, Nights. I'm sorry, Nights. A lot of the Nights episodes wasn't shown in my uploads like on my channel, because it's like a year ago when I had that stuff recorded and uploaded to YouTube, just on private. And recently, the last, oh sorry, my fan just went off. My heating thing, my heater, and sorry if you heard noise, but just try to ignore it as much as possible. Sorry. But the latest episode, the very last episode of Nights into Dreams, which I complete the game with Ellis, Clarice, and Elliot, and yeah, that's their couple name, Ellis. So Clarice and Elliot, and that one's actually shown up to date because it is the latest upload I've done. So, you know, I finally actually also finished Nights into Dreams. Now, I was saying I hate Nights into Dreams, it's just that I hate how you have to complete the game basically to beat the game. So, I don't know, that's the one thing I kind of hate. But there is one more video I have to do on it, maybe even two, depending how I have to look into it. But basically, there is something I have to do for Christmas time. It's very obvious what it is, which I'll get to back in December. So we'll see that Christmas episode, I guess you could say, in December. Don't know when, but it'll be Christmas time around that time. So for video game collections, that was also another thing that was kind of keeping me going, including some demos that was newly released, like Disgaea 5 Alliance of Vengeance and Star Wars Battlefront 3 Beta. That was a pretty good one too. I wasn't really trying to release any other demos besides PT, which that's a demo for the last day of the month, yesterday basically. And for video game collections, we're going back to that really quick, because there's nothing really much on demos I want to do anymore. For the month of October, I think I was able to show off 2 or 3 episodes in October, which November, I just have to try to speed up the process, because in December I don't want all that jibber jabber trying to catch up with the video game collection at the end of the year, which I did like last year, which is going to be like a pain in the ass. So I'm going to try as much as possible to record it and then go from there, hopefully. So that's a little view for that. And I'm sorry I'm going too much information into October, but I have a lot of things to talk about from October. So that's probably really it of how my opinions on went through October. It was fine, but I felt like there was too much new stuff coming out. I was trying to promote some of that with my Halloween related videos, so it was kind of a mixed match kind of thing. So it was always interesting. Plus, there was always content every single day. And the very last thing, on October 21st, 2015, exactly at 4:29 p.m., I uploaded the Back to the Future stuff, because I was Back to the Future Day. You know, 30 years ago, they predicted all this stuff: hoverboards, flying cars, self-drying clothes, and stuff like that. So, you know, of course, I celebrated Back to the Future Day. I watched Back to the Future Part 2, including 1 the day before. I didn't really care for 3, so I didn't watch 3. And basically, I celebrated by doing TheSovereignLPers on the game, the Back to the Future, the NES game, including the Telltale version, which, if you didn't know, they also re-released that on the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and the Xbox 360. So now it's on every single current gen console except for the Vita and 3DS. So that's a thing. And I don't really know what else to say about it. So besides that, for October in ShadowKnight64X, I just didn't really do anything. I really didn't. I'm still uploading vlogs, but all private. And then for TheSovereignLPers, I was kind of like just doing whatever I was doing. I was trying to at least show off content at least 1 video a week. So, and it's going pretty well, because I actually had some videos of my own recorded on the channel and all that stuff. So it's going pretty well with my Let's Play Pikmin and some other random videos that's been going on. It's pretty, just whatever, it's been going well. Anyways, let's actually jump into the fucking November update. So here we go. Sorry about this. Anyways, I was really wanting to talk about a lot of stuff about that stuff. Anyways, I just spaced out. Okay, so in November, I have 3 Let's Plays I like to start up. Now, these Let's Plays have nothing to do in the month of November. I guess depending on the way you see it, it could in some way. So, one of the first Let's Plays I'm going to be starting up in November is Disney's Aladdin for the Super Nintendo. Now, you might be saying, why Super Nintendo and not the Sega Genesis version? Well, its reasons because I never beaten the Sega Saturn version of the game, and if I do, I would just have to, and I'm seriously, have to just Game Genie it. It just feels like it's my only way to actually beat the game. I'm sorry about saying that, but it's true. It feels like that's the only way I could. And, Disney Aladdin for Super Nintendo, I beat it before. It's a very fun game. I recommend a lot of you go try it out. So I'll be Let's Playing that. I don't know how long for sure Let's Play is going. I mean, I have a bunch of other Let's Plays I'm currently doing that I want to finish as well, as a lot of you might know. The other one is Super Monkey Ball. So this will also be corresponding with Super Monkey Ball Deluxe for that Let's Play. I have both versions. I don't know what's really different, but I'm pretty sure Deluxe has something new than the original Super Monkey Ball. But for Let's Playing purposes, I will be just playing Super Monkey Ball. So, and then whatever's in the Deluxe version, I'll look into it later on when I'm basically done with the main stuff for the original Super Monkey Ball. But anyways, besides that, the very last one, and I know I'm just announcing things left and right. The very last one is a Let's Play I've been wanting to do for quite some time, and I beat on the Game Boy Advance, but it's also on the Super Nintendo, so I will be Let's Playing it on the Super Nintendo. So that will be Yoshi's Island. I know it's a very super rated game that everyone's basically done, but I really do like Yoshi's Island. It took me some time to get used to. I played Yoshi's Woolly World. It's just like that in a way. Same as Yoshi's Story. Even though I never beat Yoshi's Story. Wow, yeah, I never beat Yoshi's Story. And of course, I played some other Yoshi games, like Yoshi's New Island, which is not as great. Yoshi's Topsy Turvy and Yoshi's Touch and Go and whatever else. So I'm looking forward to Yoshi's Island. Oh, and also Yoshi's Island DS. Played that one too. I'm looking forward to Yoshi's Island, and oh, sorry, that was a weird burp. For stuff that's going on in this month, besides those 3 new Let's Plays, Disney's Aladdin for Super Nintendo, Super Monkey Ball, and Yoshi's Island, we're, like I said, we're going to continue the video game collection, regardlessly. So the video game collection is still going to be going on this month, on towards December, so I'm just going to let you know, it's going to be also for December as well, but right now, it's a lot of videos are going to be for it's gonna be like retro video still. Like right now, I think the last one I did was a Dreamcast. So we're gonna go into GameCube, PS2, Xbox, Game Boy Advance, all those stuff between that generation. And in December, hopefully I can get to the newer stuff like Xbox One, if I even have one, which I doubt I would. I'm not saying it's a bad console, I just don't have one. Like PS4, Wii U, 3DS, PSP, or not PSP, PS Vita. And, stuff like that. So hopefully I can get to that point in December, which hopefully I'm there. So that's just me saying November better be all that stuff that was like a console or 2 generations ago. So, anyways, besides that, for gaming reviews, of course, I like to do Chibi Robo Ziplash. I like to do it. Will there be another one? I really don't know. For top 10 videos, I don't have any other that's really scheduled to go up or even have an idea. Like, I kind of have one, but I don't even know when it's appropriate time to upload that one, so I'll just keep it in hold just for case. So, yeah, and I don't really know what else to say. So, for Let's Plays, other than those 3 new ones and video game collections and whatever else I said, like Black Boy reviews, I will throw in like a random episode in there or whatever of like Batman Arkham Asylum or Spider-Man Over Shadows or Kirby Superstar or whatever else I'm doing, because I'm just, I'm trying to throw them in somewhere. So I feel like that'll probably be the appropriate time. If not, in December, I do know what the main Let's Play for my own opinion will be, just because during that time in my own, childhood time, I was actually expecting to play it during that time, which was awesome. So I already have a big idea what that's going to be, but and it's actually not a Halloween, holiday season kind of game. So, but I feel like it'll be fitting for there, just in my own opinion. So for this month, I don't really know what else to say. I mean, for Tales of Shadow X, I totally forgot about that. All the stuff I said in October, a lot of that's just going to get moved to November. All those games I said before, and of course, all the newer games will be coming out for November. As in, like, Sword Art Online, Lost Song, Rhodia, the Sky Soldier, Mario, Tennis Ultra Smash, and possibly, Star Wars Battlefront 3. Now, these are just 4 games, I'm just saying randomly, just because 2 for a fact of those 4 are actually going to come true. The other 2, I'm not too sure yet. So, I am, looking into other games, of course, in December. Whatever else that wasn't really for October or November, we'll just jump into December. So I feel like nothing's really coming out in December, but I could be wrong because Nintendo is like like mentioning that there might be something new, but they're just not letting us know. So I'm like, okay, I always just expect what to expect. There's some other games that I personally just want to try out, my own personal opinions, and then I swear to God, right after holiday season is done, we're going back to just recommendations for fans or friends. So, because there's one I want to try out, like Freedom Planet. What's the other one? Pandora's Tower or Last Story, and like just some other ones I have in mind I really want to try out. So. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else to say, but yeah. And, you can, still follow me on Vine and Twitter to see what's new with me, because I do tweet out a bunch of videos I'm watching. If you want to see what I'm, watching on YouTube to make you have an idea to know what I am currently up to date on. I basically update myself all the time on Twitter and for YouTube and stuff wise. And then for Vine, you can follow me on Vine, same name, ExceedingShadow, just see what is up with me and new and all that stuff. And I make my own Vine, so go check that out stuff as well. And of course, I'm still working as much as possible for what I work. And of course, I will be having a voting poll. At some point, I do have an idea of what I want to do with this poll, and I have a totally different idea of what I want to do with this poll. So, it's really on you guys for basically after holiday season. A lot of it, I'm not gonna lie, it's mostly gonna be for myself, and maybe possibly also for you guys as well. But I just want to provide as much content as possible throughout this holiday season, because if you don't know, for content creator wise, it's the biggest time of the year for us, and that's really what matters. I mean, it pays our bills, it pays what we want, it pays our equipment for YouTube and stuff to make more stuff for you guys, and it's just the best time for us to get revenue. So sorry if I say it like that, but it is really true. But besides that, I think that's really it. So let's recap really quick on ExceedingShadow right here on ExceedingShadow channel. We are doing 3 new Let's Plays, as in Disney's Aladdin, Yoshi's Island, and Super Monkey Ball. There is other ones in the works, by the way, but that's all I'm gonna be saying. We'll be continue some Let's Plays from before that I'm not too sure of, but they're just there for placeholders in case of whatever reasons, like Batman Arkham Asylum, Spider-Man Web of Shadows, Kirby Superstar, Pokemon Omega Ruby, and I don't know what else, but something else. And then for video game collections, I'm going to upload as much as possible all the way up to current gen, so all the past gen consoles can be out of the way to up to December, so I won't be out of date from when that happens, which I'm hoping about that. And plus, I know the newer gen has a bunch of virtual console stuff, which I separate, so that would also be something I have to look into as well. So Black Blur reviews, I basically said I'm going to do Chibi Rebel Ziplash, and if I could do another one, I will think about which one I want to do. TheSovereignLPers, brand new games, basically what the ones I want to do and all that stuff, so that's basically it. I'm sorry. Also be like ones that's themed for Christmas or Thanksgiving or Halloween or all that stuff, so which whatever. And then ShadowKnight64X, it will I didn't really mention it, but it'll have a marathon of stuff basically from here at the end of November to December, because I want it to be up to date for the end of the year. So if I can't do that, I'm sorry. And then for TheSovereignLPers, of course, I will be trying to upload at least one video every single day. And right now, I am the person that's releasing the most content on the channel. I'm not saying like bragging rights, but I do need some of my members and or whatever co-workers, whatever they're fucking called right now, to help me release some content and put some content on the channel. So that's gonna be it for today. Of course, you can follow me on Twitter, like I said, and Vine. And yeah, so thank you for watching. Please like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment below. It really helps me a lot. And of course, I'll see you guys all for the next channel update, alright? Deuces.
Chaos Control!